Hey guys, welcome to Journey Ryan Live with a special guest. Guys, I hope you guys are ready. This guest has been here before with us, and I hope you guys are ready to get a reading with my wonderful friend, Energy.
Hi! Oh gosh, I'm so excited to be here, and I have to admit, a little bit nervous. So be kind to me.
Take it and put it into the readings. Don't keep the energy of negative. We got all that energy from Mars coming with all that Cancer energy. And then we've got the sun about to hit into Taurus in just a couple days. And we're already starting to feel the shift change from
Aries.
Yes, thank you.
I know, but that's what's been happening.
Exactly. And things pausing and things like that. So it's been kind of hectic and crazy, but definitely good vibes, good energy. And I hope everybody is ready to take that emotional energy and turn it into something more positive and connected. And, these different emotions, just because it's emotion doesn't mean it can't be a good emotion, like a happy emotion, an excited emotion, things like that, we really could use. And Audrey said, I'm nervous, laugh out loud.
Oh, thank you, Audrey. I've got another nervous buddy here.
Yes, another nervous buddy, but definitely the energies have been a little strange and people don't know how to accept them. But that's not something we can't get past. Definitely something we can get past. So, guys, I hope you guys are ready for your questions. You guys know how this works. So, if you guys would like something longer than a 2-minute free read, we also have some other readings you guys can get: a 3, a 6, a mini, a medium, and a mega. Guys, make sure you guys check that out. You have some amazing tea charms as well that a lot of people haven't got a chance to see yet. Shake them all up. Tea charms, guys. Go with your guys' reading. So she's going to add that and gives you guys a lot of great information. So I hope you guys enjoy that. We have a lot of stuff in store for you guys, as tomorrow we'll have another special guest. And then on Thursday, another special guest, guys. Look what I'm doing. Bringing all kinds of people in. I cannot wait for you guys to meet everybody coming in for the summer shows. So, guys, make sure you guys are posting your specific question. And that way you guys can get on the list. Like I said, if you'd like something a little bit deeper, a little bit longer, you guys can always donate. The donation list will be in the chat. So, guys, make sure you guys are looking at that. And, guys, remember, $1 of every donation is going to Plant a Tree Foundation, guys, because we are up to trying to plant 100 trees. So far, we've got 45. We need a lot more. We need 55 more, guys. So just so you guys know, we're on the right track, going the right way with it. I'm so excited because I'm going to help plant some of these trees. And Energy's here to help me do that. That's why she's here to do it.
Absolutely. I love trees.
Guys, throw us out some kangaroos and some koalas because we've got Australia in the house. All right, guys, make sure we're doing that. Just like you guys do the squirrels. For squirrels, she absolutely loves them and adores them. Guys, make sure you guys are checking out the transits in you because those are coming out with some new ones starting tomorrow. So, guys, make sure you guys are checking out the YouTube channel for that. Make sure you guys like, subscribe. Let's get some thumbs up. Let's get some hearts because, guys, we have a lot going on. And Mercury retrograde's right around the corner. Friday.
Yep. Dun, 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 dun.
Right. Mars has already got everybody emotional, and Taurus is coming in with more emotion. Hopefully, people will be able to balance that out. And
plus the hybrid eclipse. My God, it's all happening at once.
Look at the koalas. Love that, Kelly. Thank you.
Look at them.
Audrey's like, no. Yes, Mercury retrograde right around the corner. So, guys, if you have any documents, paperwork, anything that you need to get done, now's the time to get it done. Make sure you guys are reading everything. If you have to ever sign documents or do any kind of communication during a Mercury retrograde, make sure you're paying attention to the details. If you have questions, don't be afraid to ask them. because you don't want to sign something or do something without knowing all the details, especially during that time frame. Because
absolutely,
it's something. It's your communication planet, guys. Communication. And I know that Squirrel's working in the back tonight. Squirrel, do you know? I know that Mercury's going into retrograde, but what sign is Mercury in at that time? Oh, Energy may know. Here we go.
In Taurus. I believe it's in Taurus.
Oh, man.
So it's got about another. Mercury stays in a planet, in a sign for about approximately 2 months from memory.
Yes.
Let me just check that. 1 month, sorry. 1 month in each sign.
So not only do we have the sun that will be in Taurus on that day, because that's the last day of Aries. And then we go into Taurus the next day. So,
and we've got Jupiter conjunct both the sun and the moon as well.
Lord.
Tomorrow. It's all go.
Yes, I know that is all the way until the 14th. It's guys, get ready to prepare to find a way to control your energy. And Audrey said, wow, why am I mad at my Taurus in my life? Well, that Cancer energy is not helping. And believe it or not, a lot of people don't realize that Taurus is a very emotional creature. They are not, I mean, everybody's like, grab the bull by the horns type. They're tough, but they also have a weaker side. They have a romantic side. They need that. They need that to balance. Taurus is always trying to keep things in balance, and that's why they feel like they got to stay strong all the time. But a lot of your Taurus friends, you're going to find them in a weaker state right now with all that Cancer energy coming in. It's definitely going to be a little bit crazy.
And all right, so much sense because Taurus is ruled by Venus. So it makes so much sense.
It does. It does. All right, guys. So I'm going to put this out there, let you guys know some of the rules. If you guys have a general question, go over to mypsychicconnection.com, talk to one of the advisors on the website, because general reads can go any direction. So make sure you guys are going over there to make sure that you guys get that one-on-one connection. So there's lots of psychics on there, including some of the ones that are here on the show, but there are others that you guys have yet to meet. So guys, check out mypsychicconnection.com for a general read. If you have medical or legal questions, guys, please save those for the legal and medical professionals, because we cannot answer those questions by law. And pregnancy questions is a medical question, so please don't ask that, okay? All right. Many thanks for astrology guidance. Oh, Karina. Oh, hey, how's it going, guys? Guys, make sure we're sharing out far and wide. Let's get those hearts. Let's get those thumbs up. Subscribe, follow, depending on where you're at. All right, guys, are we ready to start?
I'm ready.
Let's do it, guys. Let's get her going and go ahead with the first question for energy. Who do we got? Oh, not the right guy. There we go.
All right. So Gemma says, hi, can you see my daughter Shan and her boyfriend getting married? They're both talking about it, but I worry if he's good for her. He seems very nice and polite, but that there was a past criminal that went to jail. Well, let's have a look at this situation with them. So we'll draw some cards and see. So I'm going to draw 3 cards, and I'm going to draw, hear the noise, tea coins. So we'll draw some of those as well, and we'll have a look. All right, so the first card that I've got for you is the 2 of Pentacles, and the tea coin I have is the ship. I'll bring that a little closer. So it's a sailing ship. So I kind of feel in terms of the relationship at the moment, it's kind of a bit of a juggling act. It's like, will we or won't we? Will we or won't we? And I feel that with the ship, it's about taking things a little slower. I don't feel that jumping into marriage too soon is the way to go. I feel like they've got to get their balance within the relationship really steady and strong first. In terms of Shan's boyfriend, I have the Knight of Pentacles, and I also have the Man tea coin. And so this is saying to me that I think he has settled down somewhat. This Pentacles card is about movement, but this is the slowest of the night. So it's slow movement. It's steady movement. And this is a young man who is really kind of looking at what he wants, looking at what he wants to do in the world and what he wants to put out there. So I do feel like in terms of him personally, he has settled down. The third card I have around marriage is isn't it interesting, another knight. I have the Knight of Swords reversed, and the T coin I have are the books, closed books. Now, I was talking about knights and movement. Pentacles being the slowest. I think marriage is a possibility, but not for quite a while. I hope that helps.
All right, good stuff. Good stuff. All right, we got Celtic Dragon saying hello, energy.
Hi, Celtic Dragon.
All
Anything
right.
that has Celtic in it, I'm happy with.
Good stuff, guys. Make sure you guys are liking, subscribing, and sharing out far and wide as you guys can. We do appreciate all the sharing. We do appreciate that big time. So tag your friends, tag your mom, tag your grandma. We want to see them all. My grandma, my mom, and a whole bunch of other people are watching, and my family. So guys, let's see your family come and join us. And if they got questions, well, we'll be happy to answer them. Let's keep it going. Oh, we got some koalas and some kangaroos and some squirrels and all the good stuff being put out there. So, all right, let's go ahead and take your next question. Who do we got for you?
Okay. Hi, love. So can you please tell me how the meeting I have regarding my work might go? What can I expect in that situation? Oh gosh, I love doing work and career questions. So I'm just madly shuffling the cards and let's see what we've got around this meeting. So we'll do 3 cards for you. And of course we can't forget the 2 coins. So the first card I have for you is the 10 of Swords reversed. And I feel that the first thing you've got to do with the T coin of being the ring, I'll put that there so you can see it, is it's about getting out of self-doubt, getting out of your own head around this particular meeting. I feel that your own, if you have any negative self-talk around it, it's going to get in the way of this meeting. So you need to be positive, you need to stay committed, and you need to be true to what you know. The second card I have is the Page of Wands, and I have the Bat. And so if you can, I say this in the nicest way, if you can get out of your own head about it and really focus on what the meeting is about and what you can bring to that meeting and how you can handle it by being really focused. That bat energy is about focused energy. And you're smart. You know, bats are highly intelligent creatures, so you're smart. Page of Wands, bring your energy to this meeting. It's about something new. It's about a small new beginning. And I feel that you've got to not be defensive. We've got the 9 of Cups reversed. He's got his arms folded and he is a little bit like, oh, I don't know, I'm just going to stay where I am. So please don't go into the meeting feeling defensive. Be open. And we've got the T coin of the headstone. Now, people get scared by the headstone. It just means that it's about ending your attitude to it. It's about going in with a really open and being true to yourself in this meeting. I hope that helps.
All right, good stuff, good stuff. All right, guys, we're going to keep it flowing, guys, and all this reading the energy the way that things are. And I love how you're like, how would you make this work? You're trying to get them to take a step back and look at everything. And that's exactly what we need to do in this time, because emotions are high and we need to be able to see how are we going to be able to take on that person's emotions plus my own, and how can I structure it to make it a win for me?
Absolutely. I mean, we're in such reactive energy at the moment instead of proactive energy. Mm-hmm. So the instinct is to be defensive. The instinct is to just react without thinking it through. Yeah. Absolutely.
100%. I totally agree with you. I love your energies, and I'm sure everybody loves your accent because they love Destiny's, because Destiny's from the UK and you're from Australia, and we've got Cassidy from Canada, and we've got other people in other areas, and we're just going to keep adding more and more to it as our international platform is growing in such a way that we're so excited to be able to bring all these different psychics to you guys. So let's keep it rolling. Let's go ahead and take the next person in line. Who do we got?
Who do we have? Hi, Audrey. Audrey says, my 5-year-old daughter, Kembry, just cries whenever I say her real dad is going to pick her up for a while. Is there something I should know why? We broke up when she was 1 year old, and it's not getting easier in regard to her father. Okay, so let's draw some cards on that. Now, sometimes I will get information without cards, and the first thing that's coming to my mind is that she was so young that when you broke up, that I feel like she doesn't really know him. He's not a stable base for her, having not been around, say, 24/7. So I feel like, it's almost like she knows his dad, but he's kind of still a stranger to her in some ways. Let's add some cards to that and see what we've got. Now, the first card I have is the Ace of Wands. So I feel there is energy around this improving, because aces are about planting the seeds for big new beginnings, big new opportunities, and the wands are fire energy, so it's what motivates us. So I feel that dad needs to get really motivated about creating a stronger relationship with Kembry. We've also got the T coin, and I've got the bat again. So it is about your ex-partner focusing on her. That's how trust will be built. I feel like there's a lack of trust because she doesn't really know him. The second card I have is the King of Pentacles. And I do feel that she needs a strong male energy, a strong masculine influence in her life. And I also have the frog there, and it's about a leap of faith. So I do feel that on one hand, dad wants to be involved, but he kind of doesn't want the responsibility around it. And so that's getting in the way. It's blocking the relationship from growing. The final card is I have the Page of Cups, and I have the Headstone. I'm sorry to say that I don't actually see this changing quickly. I think it's going to be a slow growth. I hope that helps, Audrey.
All right.
Beautiful energy. I see. I've got this little cutie. I just want to do this.
It's a good thing because Audrey is really working hard to change her situation to better it. So she's putting in a lot of thought and energy into it. So if she doesn't realize how much she's grown, and she says, okay, thank you, but she's grown a lot. And I think she needs to, in this time with all this energy, I think she needs to realize how much she's accomplished so she can realize how great she is, because she's working hard, but she's still getting frustrated with the other things, like the small details of things, because it's slowing things down for her. But she needs to see these huge steps that she says, I do laugh out loud. Good. Recognize it and own it, because you really can use it to benefit you.
And looking at the bigger picture here. It's the bigger picture, isn't it, Johnny?
It is. It is. And she put yes. And she also said, you're amazing energy.
Oh, thank you. I'm going to blush now.
Oh, we talked about you having color on your face. That'll work.
I'm finally getting some. You just have to compliment me and I get color in my face. Oh, dear.
We love it. Love, love, love it. All right, guys. Well, let's keep it going, guys. Make sure we're sharing out energy. Let's see all that love that we can give here at My Psychic Connection to one of our newest members to My Psychic Connection, guys. Let's see it. And
I'm feeling it.
Oh, my God. There's the hearts and the love. All right. So let's go ahead while everybody's doing that. Grab our next question. Who do we got next? We got a 3-minute reading.
Oh my gosh, my first donation, Celtic Dragon. Thank you so much. I feel actually quite official now. All right, we've got a 3-minute reading. So let's have a look at your question, Celtic Dragon. Why did Odin and Freya visit me in my dream? Is there something they're trying to teach me or show me? What an amazing question. Let's have a look at your dreams. I'm going to look at the two energies separately. I'm going to look at Odin, and then I'm going to look at Freya, and then look at the message combined. So what I'm seeing here is I'm looking at Odin's energy first. And I feel Odin is a serious god. This is a serious energy. And I've got the Four of Wands reversed. And so I feel that Odin is saying to you in this dream, it's about you getting, it's not that you're not serious already, but I feel it's about you need to go deeper. You need to go deeper into what it is that you're doing on your spiritual journey. Now, because you're getting all of these dreams, I feel that for you, actually looking at studying dreams, learning to interpret them, because I feel that that's a skill that you could utilize. Let's add a T coin to Odin. And I've got the cross. Now, to me, the cross isn't about, like an organized religion. It's about faith. And so Odin is saying through this dream, have faith in yourself. Take yourself seriously. You are good enough. Let's have a look at Freya. Now, we've got the Knight of Wands with Freya, and the message from Freya is, you know what? It's time for you to actually put yourself out there and be seen. I call this the look at me card, because this knight isn't just quietly riding off on the quest. He's rearing his horse up, letting everybody know he's riding out on the quest. So it's time for you to be confident, put your confidence out there and be seen. And then we have a T coin to go with it. Could I get a better T coin? No. The man. It's all about you being seen, putting yourself out there, being confident with what you do spiritually and with what you do with your psychic gifts, that you still consider yourself to be a bit of a student. And look, no matter how much we do this work, we are all students, but know that you are ready to do the work. You are ready to put yourself out there. The combined message from both of them is the King of Swords. And so this is about trusting yourself. This is about not allowing your logical mind to get in the way of your intuition, of your spiritual connection. It's about using both equally, because the King of Swords is someone who is fair, objective, can step back and observe. And I feel that that's part of your journey, is learning to step back, not just observing what's going on spiritually with others, but really stepping back and looking at yourself. And I think you're well on that path with this being a king. And I'll just finish off by saying, the chair, time to get out of your comfort zone.
Since that really resonated, I do have doubts with some gifts still.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Yeah.
As we all are, and I always say this too, is that we're always learning, we're always evolving. I don't like using the words like master, because it just tells everybody, oh, well, I know everything there is to know. Do you though? Because I don't really feel like you do. And there's more. So we'll always be students. And I totally agree with that. I tell people that all the time. All the time.
Absolutely.
Such beautiful energies tonight, guys. Make sure we're sharing this out far and wide as we can. We'd like to get to as many people as we possibly can. This is Energy's first night with us, guys. And she is now joining us here on My Psychic Connection. If you guys are on our radio channels, we're on 180 of those platforms. So if you guys are on our podcast, if you're on iHeartRadio or wherever you're at and you'd like to get a reading and ask a question, hop over to our YouTube channel, which is My Psychic Connection Live. Click on that, and that way you guys can ask your questions, because I know we got lots of radio followers, and I would love to be able to share that with everybody else. So that's the way to do it. We will have a hotline number coming up here real soon. That way you guys can call in your questions rather than typing them. One can only learn what they don't fear. Exactly right, Leo. Exactly right. Totally love those words. Great words. All right, guys. Well, let's keep it going. We want to keep it going. We want to keep things moving. Who do we got next for energy?
Hi, Sabrina. Sabrina says there's a small apartment I looked at yesterday with beach views. Ooh, nice. It is small. Do you see me getting the apartment? Let's have a look at how likely is it that you will be able to get this apartment and live with beach views. All right. I feel that there's going to be a bit of competition. Obviously, with a beach view, you don't need to be psychic around that one. But I do feel that there is going to be some competition. I feel like people are going to be vying for it. With that 10 of Swords, I feel there's going to be a lot of interest in it, a lot of vying for it. And we've got the chair. And so I feel like you've actually got to do something a little bit different in applying for it. You've really got to sell yourself why you are the best person to be living in this apartment, and maybe taking an approach that you might not normally take in order to make yourself more noticed amongst this melee of competition. The second card I have is the Nine of Cups. Now, this is the wishes fulfilled card. So I feel that you have a good chance of getting this apartment. And I've also got the ring. And I think one of the things you can say is that in moving into this apartment, that you're committing to be there for the long term, not just there for 6 months, 12 months, that you're prepared to make it your home. So show your commitment, but it is looking positive based on this card. And the final card I have is the Page of Pentacles. Again, pages, small new beginnings, practical, material things, physical movement, and books. So I feel that you will get this apartment, but I feel you really need to have to sell yourself to stand out from the competition. I do hope that helps for you. And living by the beach, I can tell you, I love it. You will love it too. And I think I beat the bell on that one, didn't I?
You did. You beat the bell. You're probably just seconds away. Sabrina says, thank you. Sounds positive. Yes,
You're so welcome.
We want to be absorbing that positive energy right now. Try to take the emotions that everyone's feeling currently and all that energy being really high. You guys can channel that energy into things that you want to happen. You want to do it in a positive way, even if it feels like a sad energy. Sometimes our sad energies, we do have to go through waves of emotion where we have our moments of sadness. We have our moments of those really high moments. We've got our just basic moments. And then we go through these waves. We learn something through each transition. And it's if we don't go through these and we don't learn that lesson, we will repeat it. So if you didn't go, ow, the fire's hot, don't touch it, you are going to do it, ow. But this time it's going to hurt a little bit more. It's going to sting a little bit more. And each time you don't learn your lesson, every time that lesson comes through, it's going to come through a little bit harder until you finally adapt to understand there was a lesson to be learned. Kind of like an abusive relationship. You see the abusive first, and you're like, oh, I ignore it. And then, boom, you do it again. Oh, then you do it again. And then you do it again. And then you do it again. So until you finally break free of that. So we need to learn our lessons through every state of happiness and every state of sadness. And every time we just feel like things are normal. What is that? What are we learning from that? What are we seeing? Gather everything in the calm of the storm. Understand.
And every emotion is valid, whether we perceive it as negative or positive. They're all valid because that's how we experience life on this planet.
Exactly. We need to absorb that energy. We need to understand these things. We need to be able to feel these things because this is an experience that we're all here for. We're here for the experience.
Mm.
So
I have a little hint for people. If you're going through a bit of a tough time and you're feeling sad or angry or upset, think of the emotion as just energy in motion. You will flow through it. You will get to the other side, but making a concerted effort is sometimes required.
Oh, I'm looking at something over here. Sorry. Yes, but what you're saying is extremely valid. So, all right, guys, we're going to keep it going and take our next question. Who do we have up next? We have another 3-minute reading. Woo-hoo!
Oh my gosh, thank you. Oh, Audrey, thank you so much for donating and having trust in me with that. I really appreciate it. So let's have a look. Your question is, am I in the right relationship with Wes? I've never questioned this till now. I'm having PTSD about my last relationship with my 5-year-old's father. Well, okay, I can't talk to the PTSD, but I can have a look at your relationship with Wes moving forward. So what we're going to do, I'm dropping cards all over the place today because I'm so excited. All right, here we go. So we're going to look at the relationship now. We're going to look at the energies and influences around it. We're going to look and see if there's anything under the surface. And we're going to have a look at Wes, and we're going to have a look at you. So at the moment, I've got the Nine of Wands reversed. So I feel like you've been trying to hold things up for such a long time, and your energy has really, really dropped. You're tired, you're worn out. And I just want to go, oh. And that's why you're asking the question. You don't have the energy at the moment. You've put so much energy in already. The influences around it is I have the Two of Pentacles reversed. And with this Two of Pentacles, I feel the influence around is that there seems like there's only one way forward. But remember, Audrey says yes. We always have a choice. We always have free will, even when we're doing readings. So I feel like it's about you weighing things up, weighing up the pros and the cons of this relationship. What's under the surface of all this? We've got the Six of Pentacles. And what you're wanting is Wes to give more. I feel that he holds back a lot, and you're wanting that to be more balanced out. The feeling is that you're the one that's doing all the work in the relationship in terms of trying to move it forward, and he's just sitting back accepting it. So that needs to be rebalanced. Looking at you, and Audrey says yes again with lots of s on the end. So we've got Page of Pentacles reversed, and she's saying he's not the same as he was. I can understand that. But with that Page of Pentacles reversed, I feel like his world is a bit upside down at the moment. I feel like he actually doesn't know what he wants. And so therefore he's not motivated to actually make any changes. And this is leaking into the relationship. And then in terms of you are at a crossroads point at the moment with that Two of Cups reversed. When it's upright, we're in balance. It can represent being on the same page. It represents agreements, contracts, all that kind of thing. Yes, contracts within relationships, what we agree to be with each other. So the fact that it's upside down is, from your perspective, it's just not happening. So I'm going to draw some key coins about moving forward. And the first one I have, yes, he's not motivated at all, which is turning me off big time. Yeah, and you've been putting all your energy into this for very little reward at this stage. And I'm just getting a feeling that you need to feel more emotional. You need to feel more emotionally supported as well as in every practical way. And girl, this is about you standing in your own power. Dragon energy. Dragon energy. Time to lay down some ground rules for this relationship. And if he doesn't come to the party, then you have a decision to make. I hope that's of help.
All right. Good stuff. Good stuff. Audrey, thank you so much for your question. We do appreciate it, guys. And do remember that, guys, this is not a judging area. So if you have a question, if anybody is rude, we will take care of that problem. So don't ever worry about that. We did have some rudeness the other night, and we made sure we took care of it because everybody's question is valid. If it's something that's on your mind and you need to ask us, we are here for you. That is what my psychic connection is all about.
Absolutely. Audrey says, okay. Yes, thank you. You're so welcome. And thank you so much for donating, because that just shows another level of trust that you have in the reading. So thank you.
Absolutely. Great reading. And she goes, oh. But I was reading the comments. Sorry, guys.
That's all right.
Let's keep it going, guys. Let's go ahead and grab our next question for energy. Who do we got next?
Hi, Diane. Diane says, I want to start traveling in my motorhome. Oh my God, I'm so jealous. I would love to do that. Unfortunately, I will be alone. Do you feel it is safe for me to do so? Oh, I love the whole idea of van life. I follow it on YouTube. So let's see what we've got for you, Diane. All right. So the first card I've got is the Seven of Cups reversed. I feel you're really passionate about this. This is the one thing that you truly want to do. This is not a whim for you. You are looking at a new lifestyle, and you're at the stage where you don't want to hang around and wait for someone else to start that lifestyle. And it's been confirmed by the heart. This is a passion choice for you. This is a heart and love choice. So I feel that you're going in the right direction with the choice. There's nothing negative there. In terms of going alone, I feel that you can go alone. I feel initially starting out with some short trips to build your power, build your confidence. And I've got the little dragon there again. Oh, dragons and bats are powerful today. So I feel that it's about testing the waters for yourself, maybe doing some short trips first, maybe a weekend, a few days, going to places where you feel that there's a sense of familiarity so that you can start getting that courage up, start getting that fire up, because it's a bit of a scary thing doing something, so completely different from what seems normal in society, although that is changing with van life, let me tell you. So I feel that starting out small, doing it step by step, dipping your toe in the water will help. And then we've got the 10 of Pentacles. So I feel the long term for you, you will actually find your community. You will find a community that you can travel with. Some people in van life or in motorhomes travel in caravans and they travel together. And I feel starting out small over time with this 10 of Pentacles, you will find a long, lasting that will help you. And the final T coin is the frog. Take a leap of faith. I hope that helps. Oh, I love that.
Good energy. Good energy. Keep moving it forward. I love how you do your readings. It's absolutely beautiful, and you provide such great energy. So I'm very happy that everybody gets a chance to see what I see in you and get readings with you tonight. So, guys, let's keep it going and have some more fun. Who do we got next for energy?
Okay.
Ooh, Nunu.
Hi, Nunu. Will Kate contact me soon? Well, soon is a bit of a relative term. For some people, soon is tomorrow. For other people, soon is 6 months. So I'm going to have a look at, will the person contact you within the next 3 months? So let's have a look at that. So I'm going to look at, let's see, we'll look at May and June and July. So I feel May, no. We've got the 9 of Pentacles reversed, but I feel the energy is building because here she is upright, very happy on her own. She has everything she needs. So the fact that it's upside down is saying that the energy is building around this coming about. And I feel it will happen in June with that Knight of Cups. Here he is holding out his emotions, taking the journey. But this is a person who likes to move slowly. They don't like to be rushed. So when this does happen, please understand, take it slowly. I know that's really hard sometimes, but if you go at their pace, they will open up to you much more easily. Let's add a couple of T-coins and see where it's going from that point. Oh my gosh, I can't believe it. We've got the dragon energy again. So dragon isn't just about your power or confidence. It's also about passion. It's that fire energy, that motivating energy. So I feel that this is very strong for you, that this will happen. But we've got the mountain. And the reason the mountain is there, it's about an obstacle. Now, with a mountain, 2 ways to deal with a mountain obstacle. You can go around it or you can go over it. So once again, the idea of this is for you to take it slow with this person. If you push too fast, too far, they will back off because they're a little bit emotionally hesitant. I do hope that's of help. I made it exactly to the bell. Yay! Should I do a Destiny? I got the bell. I can't do it as good as Destiny can. She's the mistress of it.
We love Destiny. She was actually on tonight. So the thing is that, she had a great show and then she heard about this one. She's like, oh my God, there's a special guest. Yes, there's special guests. And you are a special guest tonight. So
and Destiny's show was amazing. Absolutely amazing.
Beautiful show. She's always got great energy. And then, we got both accents tonight, guys. We got both. We got our British accent. We got our Aussie accent. We're going to keep
It's a
that.
world family.
I love it. I love it. And, I've got to, I know you did the but I can't leave out Cassidy and her lol instead of saying laugh out loud. Cracks me up every time she says lol.
I'm a lol person as well.
Yeah.
And a LMAO. 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 I'm a Cassidy fan. I want to be her card slinger student. I love the whole card slinger.
She would love to hear that. Hopefully she's listening tonight. She'll more than likely listen to the show here in just a little bit because she likes to go back and watch and see how the show goes. So Cassidy, we want to say hi, and Destiny too, because we know Destiny will be taking a peek to see how everything was going tonight. All right, guys. Well, let's keep it going. Who do we got next for energy? Whoop, whoop.
I promised I wouldn't sing, but I can't help myself.
Hang on, we're having a technical difficulty here. Let's go ahead and take the next one up. Hang on.
Oh, you're welcome, Karina. You're very welcome.
Here we go.
Oh, Patrick. Hi, Patrick. Will my finances get better this year? That is a good question. So let's ask about your financial journey for the rest of 2023. So I'm going to look at your finances at the moment. I'm going to look at it for sort of around about the July area, and then I'm going to look at it for towards the end of the year. So I've got the 7 of Cups. So I feel like financially you've got a lot going on. I feel like there's a lot more going out than coming in. So I feel like it's almost like your finances are a little bit uncontrolled. I'm not saying that you're not controlling them. I think some of it is beyond your control with unexpected things coming through, but it's almost like I don't know where to start. That's what I see there with this 7 of Cups, and it is stressing you. It really is stressing you, and I can't believe it. The theme tonight is dragon. We've got dragon energy again. So this is about you taking a deep breath, blowing it out, and saying, right, what am I going to do to tackle this? So I feel at the moment, yes, there is financial stress and strain. When we go a few months around the July area, I think that's the time where you need to start maybe planning for the longer term. We've got the 2 of Wands here, and he's got the world in his hand. And so he's looking at the big picture here. And so I feel instead of just reacting to what's coming in and what's going out, it's about sitting down and planning, really starting to look at the bigger picture for the long term. Now you'll notice he's holding 1 wand. I think you will find a way forward that will work for you. And here I've got the mushrooms. So don't get caught up in the negatives. Don't get yourself pulled down and go into a bit of a low emotional state because of this, because you've got the fire energy to do something about it. Towards the end of the year, I see things slowly improving. We've got the sun reversed. And even when the sun is reversed, it's still very... So I feel that it's a slow growth, it's a slow change, but it's about you taking control of the parts that you can take control of and plan ahead. I do hope that's of help to you.
All right. Good stuff. Good stuff. I love those your little tea charms. I love your energy and that directness. It's beautiful to have that direct energy, but to have a way to, there's guidance there with it to help them understand. So I'm definitely glad for that.
I've got tiny little tea charms as well.
Oh, those are beautiful.
It's a little camel.
I love it. I love it.
So I might bring those in at some point as well, but the tea coins are easier to see on camera.
Yeah, Squirrel was showing me, I think it was yesterday when we were doing some filming, some amazing little puppets, and I think there's one that you guys are going to get a chance to see. Absolutely funny. As soon as I saw it, I was like, oh my God, he's got to be on the show.
I can't wait.
So guys, get ready. We got some things up our sleeve, literally.
It's never boring here. I've been watching the show for quite some time now, and I'm never bored when I watch the show. It's like, oh, what's going to happen next? It's like watching a drama with a cliffhanger.
Yes, leave it on a cliffhanger. Leave it on a cliffhanger. All right, guys, let's keep it going and keep you guys with some questions. Let's go ahead and take the next question in line. Who do we got? We got Kelly.
Is B trying to help the soon-to-be ex by coming here and seeing what he could learn from me? I feel myself being aware and very, very guarded. Okay, so B is the third person in this, and are they going to be coming? I just want to make sure I understand the question, that they're coming to sort of check you out on behalf of the ex to see what the ex could learn. Is that what the question is? I'll work on that premise. So let's ask. Okay. All right. I've got the world reversed, and I do feel like at the moment you don't talk too much. Keep it to yourself. Keep it to yourself. Oh, thank you, Kelly, for confirming that I understood the question. Yeah, I do feel like it's your world now. If your ex is going to be, if your ex is not quite ex yet and soon will be, now is the time to keep the cards close to your chest, excuse the pun, and not volunteer too much information. Because if they're going to be your ex, it's no longer any of their business, unless there are some things you have to handle as part of the breakup. We've also got the cross. So this is saying to me, have faith in yourself. But other times with a cross, I see you're at a crossroads of where to go next as well. But that's another question. Moving forward, we have the Ace of Cups. Exactly quite, I am, yes. But moving forward, I feel that for you, letting go of this ex is going to be good. Keeping the information close to your chest is going to be good, because I feel emotionally you're ready to move on yourself. Aces, big new emotional beginnings. So don't feed B unnecessary information unless it's something that you want your soon-to-be ex to know. And then we have the tree. And moving on is a good idea because it's going to open up growth for you. I hope it helps. Thank you for trusting me with the question.
Oh, good information. That's good information. So glad you're here. I'm so excited. We've been talking about this for months, and now it's finally here, and you're with us. And I kind of want to bring something up that you and I were talking about as of these last 24 to 48 hours, all the spiritual activity that's going on.
Oh, you're welcome, Kelly.
Kelly says, yes, and thank you, energy. Oh, Kelly, you're so wonderful. Thank you so much. She's always given us all those beautiful emojis. We absolutely love those. And
I feel loved.
Yes, that's what we're here for. Sharing the love, getting the love. It's all about loving and being here for one another, because we always need that shoulder to lean on. Sometimes we just need to get advice from somebody, see what the spirit world has to say for us. But absolutely beautiful. But this energy that's been coming through, we were talking about all that spiritual energy, seeing multiple spirits coming through. It's really strong. It almost feels like we're in October with all of that spiritual energy that was coming through.
Well, interestingly, here in Australia, the Sabbats are reversed. So we are actually coming up to Samhain. Traditionally the 30th of April to the 1st of May, but the actual astrological date is at 15 degrees Taurus, which here in Australia is the 6th of May. So I'm actually getting ready for my Samhain kind of rituals and personal things that I do for ancestors, spirit connection, opening up more. So from my end in the Southern Hemisphere, the energy is going to make sense to me on one level, but on your side, it's Beltane, and the veil is just as thin at Beltane as it is at Samhain.
And the more you know. There we go, guys. You just been educated. Whoop, whoop. You gotta love that. I love learning something new every day, and that explains why I was feeling this overwhelmed. That mediumship side of me has been in overdrive, and I've done like 30 mediums today, so it's been crazy.
Yeah. I didn't sleep last night because I just had a litany of faces coming through, and it's like, guys, I'm trying to sleep.
Absolutely. That's why I definitely have rules in my house. Stay out of my bedroom unless it's an absolute emergency. Kelly put, oh wow, that's so cool. Exactly, guys. We love to educate, and sometimes somebody knows something that we don't, and then we all learn something together. So it's absolutely beautiful, and I love that. Thank you for sharing that. I'm glad I brought that up. I didn't know why. The energy was like, talk about it, and you See, you got to listen to your intuition, guys. Listen to your intuition. It's going to give you something that you didn't know. And that's education for me as well. So thank you for that energy. I appreciate it.
My pleasure. And for those who don't know what Samhain is, the modern term is Halloween. And in Christianity, it's All Hallows Eve.
Yes. Whoop, whoop. More information. I love it. I'm going to process that and mark it on my calendar. All right, guys, let's keep it going, guys. Let's go ahead and take our next question. Who do we got?
Brandy. Hi, Brandy. I'm worried about my career. Where do I go from here? So when you ask that question, it's almost like, do I change careers? Do I change jobs? Or do I stay where I am? So I might just look at it from that perspective, because career is a lifetime thing. You can have many careers in one lifetime. I know I've had 6 so far. So let's have a look at what life would look like if you stayed in the current career that you're in. And what would it look like if you moved to a completely different career? And we'll just see what the energies are around that. So staying in your current career, I feel at the moment in your current career, whilst from your perspective it doesn't feel like it's going anywhere, I've got the Page of Pentacles, and I feel like there is the opportunity for something small and new, something very practical, small and new, a change in your job in some fashion, but only small. And I've got the Cross again. So this is about you just sort of maybe having a little bit of patience at the moment and seeing what this is and having a little bit of faith in it. But as you move forward in this career, I feel like you need a little bit of time, not just jumping the gun, you don't want to jump from the frying pan into the fire is what's been put in my head. So with that 2 of Wands reversed, it's about looking at where you're at in your current career, looking at what is satisfying you in it and what isn't satisfying in it, and what is it that's urging you to possibly want to move forward in a different way, because understanding that will help you with any decisions that you make. But at the moment, in your current career path, I see there is a way forward with it, and you don't want to get too distracted. If you changed career, and I know I'm running out of time, so I'll be really quick. If you change career, it will be a make or a break. It will be a win or a lose. It won't be an easy change. One thing about changing career is it will help you see things from a different perspective with that Hanged Man, even though it might take a while for you to get there. And finally, a new career will be something that you will need to study and learn about. It's not just you go into a new career and you're suddenly doing it. I feel like maybe there is some study that might be involved. I hope that helps.
Oh, man. That's good information. No, Jane, you didn't miss your turn. We're going right down the list. If you'd like to be able to jump the list, you guys can click on that donation link. That will get you ahead of everybody else on our list, but we're trying to go and get to as many people as possible. So we're going to keep on going because we don't have much time left with you. But again, you will be back next Tuesday at 10 p.m. as this will be your new spot until we get into June when your new show goes live.
Ooh,
I know. I'm so excited.
Should I do a pointer sisters? I'm so excited.
All right, I was waiting for the rest of the words. I was ready to dance with you there for a minute. Go ahead and get our next question. Who do we got?
Hi, I hope I'm pronouncing your name correctly, either Ishika or Ishika. I'm not sure which. All right. When do you see me hearing back from an interview from the company that I've applied for? So it's a timing thing. So you've applied. You haven't said whether you've had an interview yet or not. So I'm going to start off by asking about whether you'll get an interview, and then from the interview, what will things look like for that? Oh, sorry, hearing back for an interview. So let's have a look at that. Sorry, I misread the question. That's what happens when your glasses have a little bit of reflection. That's my excuse, and I'm sticking to it. All right, let's have a look. Will you get an interview? I feel that you will get an interview. You haven't had an interview. Thank you for confirming for me. So I feel that you will get an interview because with this card up, right, you can see he's walking away. And I feel you really want this job. This isn't a job for the sake of getting a job to pay the bills. You really want this one. And so I feel like, yes, it looks like an interview will be happening for you. So how can you get the most out of that interview? Be prepared. We've got the mushrooms here, and the mushrooms are about what's hidden and sometimes what's toxic or poisonous. So I feel like for this interview, you need to get yourself well and truly prepared so that you can answer the questions and put your best mind and foot forward. I have the Queen of Swords here. And so this is saying to me that when you go in for the interview, make sure you really listen. Don't jump in and start selling yourself straight away. Really listen to what they're saying at the beginning of the interview. Then you will be able to confidently and objectively put your case forward as to why you are the best candidate. I feel with the interview, after the interview, it will take a little bit of time before they make a decision because I've got the judgment card reversed. So I feel like they're interviewing a few people. So I feel it's going to be a little bit of a wait after the interview. But to answer your question, I do feel that an interview is on the card. I think that's going to be my part tonight. It's in the cards.
Gotta love it, guys. All right, guys, let's see all those beautiful emojis for Energy, as this is her first official show. We're going to continue to keep seeing Energy throughout the summer. So, guys, she is added to our list of beautiful psychics, as we're going to be bringing on more psychics from all around the world. So, guys, get ready for that, because it's going to be absolutely beautiful. Guys, do know if you're on the radio and you want to get a question in, go to the YouTube channel, My Psychic Connection Live on YouTube, and you guys will find us live there. You guys can ask your questions. I know we got lots of listeners on the radio, so I'd like to bring them over to ask some questions as well. And soon, guys, we are going to have a hotline number that you guys can call while we're live on the air. That way you guys can hear we can hear your voice and you can hear our voice, and it's going to be absolutely beautiful. So we can't wait for that. And Kelly says, congratulations, Energy, with all the beautiful emojis. And Leah says, great job. It was nice seeing you start.
Oh,
beautiful Energy. All right, guys, make sure you guys are following us on YouTube and following us on our Facebook channel. So that way you guys can make sure that you guys catch all the shows, because we got lots of psychics throughout the week, and we'd love to share them out and share this beautiful energy. That way you guys got a place to ask your questions in a safe place. That way you know that there are people here that do care and can give you great guidance. So let's go ahead and take Energy's last question of the evening. Who do we got? Who is up?
Hi, Mayor. Do you see me moving within the year? So, what's the likelihood of you moving in 2023? Okay, let's have a look. All right. First card is, I've got the Emperor. Now, this is a card of making practical, logical, and balanced choices. So I feel that for you, in order to make a move in 2023, you really need to think through the practicalities of it. Not just like some of us, we just want to move. Like, I just want to live near the beach, but we don't think about, well, what do I do about work? What do I do about somewhere to live? So I feel like you have to sort of sit down and plan and have a strategy around the practicalities of wanting to make this move and how it might happen. I've got the Knight of Cups reversed, so I kind of feel that what's been put in my head is November, December. It's kind of almost going into January. I kind of feel November, December, there'll be something happening, but the physical move might not actually start until 2024. So it's almost like November, December, you sign the dotted line, you get the job or whatever it is. But then kind of January, around that time is when you actually physically, geographically make the move. And when you make the move, what will it look like? 10 of Pentacles, looking good, there for the long term. This is a card of legacy and longevity. It's also a card of building your community as well. So I really do feel that that will work for you. And I'll get a tea coin or two to finish. I can't not use them for the last question. Can you believe it? We've got Dragon again. Yes, girl, be powerful. Be powerful about this move. Be confident about it. Cross your T's, dot your I's, have your strategy in place. And then the tent is saying to me, at the moment where you are is temporary. A tent isn't a So just focus on knowing that where you are is temporary. Be patient in order to make the right move. I hope that helps.
What great information. I love everything about that. I love your tea charms. I love your readings. Absolutely beautiful person. I'm so glad that you're here with us and have become a part of the team. And welcome to our shows, and now getting your own show here, because I know you've been a guest with us before, but now it's been confirmed that you're going to be here as an official psychic, so everyone gets the chance to communicate with you. Mara says, thank you. Perfect. Thank you so much. Oh,
You are so welcome. And I feel like Journey and Squirrel and Gigi and Cassidy and Destiny K, you've all made me so welcome.
As you should be.
And all the wonderful team behind the scenes. I mean, It would absolutely do my head in if I had to try and do the tech as well as focus on the readings. I would be a screaming Sagittarian mess.
We've got an amazing back of the house team, and they do a great job. They're working hard to make sure all of this is structured right for us. So all we have to do is focus on our questions, and it's beautiful. And we love to have them there and helping us out as we go along. So it's absolutely beautiful. Guys, thank you guys so much for being here, and thank Energy for being here and becoming a part of My Psychic Connection. Energy, we are going to see you again next week on Tuesday at 10 p.m. Eastern, which is what time for you?
Midday.
Midday Wednesday for you.
Midday the day after.
Yes, you are in Wednesday already. Guys, you are talking to the future. You are talking to the future.
Thank you so much, Journey, for including me in My Psychic Connection.
This is a beautiful thing, and I want to see it grow, and I want to see beautiful people here and just have the most amazing time to give out this beautiful energy that I know that you share, and to be able to touch everybody's hearts in this room who comes and visits and sits with us. So we appreciate everybody.
All the lovely people who asked terrific questions. You made it easy for me to tune in. And I love the fact that there's no judgment.
Absolutely.
We live in a world of so much judgment. And so this is such a safe haven. It
exactly.
Really is.
We got to keep safe havens for people to be able to express and feel the way that they actually feel, not a way that they have to conform because you may say something that'll offend another person. In that sense, maybe there's somebody that they like, but they need to talk about this person. They can come to us and have that expression and that opening. And Energy, we're so happy and so thankful for you being here. And you're absolutely amazing. Thank you so much for joining our team. We're excited to have you here. And we can't wait to work on more projects with you going further in. So, guys, this is the end of the show. We've come to the end. It's the close. Guys, thank you so much for following and being here and being a part of our show tonight. Guys, make sure you guys tune in tomorrow where we've got a great lineup. Again, we've got special guest with Journey Ryan, and then we've got Squirrel Whispers from the Forest. So, guys, that was a show. It's changed. But we absolutely love everybody being here. We appreciate you guys, and we will see you again tomorrow. Thank you so much for being here. This is Journey and Energy signing off. Have a great night, everybody.